plane now, going to Brussels. We are now going to Brussels, and we are now on board on Brussels Airlines from Nice Airport at French Riviera Côte d'Azur. See you next time, Nice.
Flight to Brussels. Today we have a flight time of 1 hour and 20 minutes. The weather route we expect to be quite nice. We can have some turbulence from time to time on the routing, especially when crossing the Alps and weather conditions in Brussels. Very nice weather, summertime. We have a temperature of 31 degrees Celsius. 31 degrees Celsius. At the moment we are fully ready, we're just waiting for the final paperwork, and then we expect an on-time departure here from Nice. We hope you will enjoy this flight with us, and we will give an update during the descent.
At this moment, the plane starts moving.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear Loop members, good afternoon. Brussels Airlines, member of the Star Alliance network and our partners, welcome you on board of this Airbus 319 with destination Brussels. The flight time will be 1 hour and 20 minutes. My name is Sonia, company member person. On behalf of the captain, Mr. Segers and Jean Jack, I would like to wish you a very pleasant flight. Mesdames et messieurs, chers membres Mazamor et Loop, bonjour. Brussels Airlines, membre du réseau Star Alliance et nos partenaires, vous souhaitent la bienvenue à bord de cet Airbus 319 à destination de Bruxelles. Le temps de vol sera de 1 heure et 20 minutes. Je m'appelle Sandra Kopp et je suis votre chef de cabine. Au nom du commandant, Monsieur Segers, et de tout l'équipage, je vous souhaite un agréable voyage. Dames en heren, beste Mazamor Loop, de goedemiddag. Brussels Airlines en van Star Alliance en onze partners heten u van harte welkom aan boord deze Airbus 319 met bestemming Brussel. De vliegt er vandaag 1 uur en 20 minuten. Mijn naam is Anne Kopp en ik ben uw purser. Namens de heer Segers en de hele bemanning wens ik u een aangename reis. Ladies and gentlemen, your hand luggage and laptops must be stored correctly now. Please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened low and tight around your waist. Your seat is in the upright position, armrests are lowered and your table is folded away. We remind you that smoking is not allowed on board, but that includes electronic cigarettes. Please observe the non-smoking policy at all times. Now take a look at the safety briefing card which is in the seat pocket in front of you, as it contains important information. Should there be the need for an emergency evacuation, please leave all your hand baggage on board. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll shortly present you a video concerning your safety on board. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact a member of our team. Thank you.
Freedom and clear blue skies. It's no wonder birds always fly happy. And after these safety instructions, you will too. We totally understand that you're very attached to your lovely hand baggage, but please put it under the seat in front of you or stow it in the overhead bins. If you're sitting in the front row or next to an emergency exit, you have a little bit more room to wiggle your toes, but you can only store your items in the overhead bins. Please be careful when you open them though, We're not flying into space, you know, so gravity will still apply. Most electronic devices can be used on board. You'll find all the information about this in our in-flight magazine in the seat pocket in front of you. Oh, and we know you're really funny when you're drunk, but thank you. We already have entertainment systems on board, and remember that consuming your own alcoholic drinks is not allowed. During takeoff and landing, you can fool around as much as you want, just as long as your seatbelt is fastened low and tight around your waist. To fasten it, insert the metal tip into the buckle. To unfasten it, lift the flap. It's not rocket science. Your seatbelt should be fastened while the fasten seatbelt sign is illuminated, and also throughout the flight when you're seated. We're sure you're aware that smoking is prohibited on aircraft. Yep, that includes electronic cigarettes. And of course, you can't just step outside for a smoke because we'll be flying at 30,000 feet. And just to be sure, the lavatories are guarded by a smoke detector with a very bad temper. Trust us, you don't want to mess with him. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, funny-looking oxygen masks will drop down from the ceiling. Pull a mask towards you and position it over your nose and mouth. Place the elastic band around your head and adjust if necessary. Remember to secure your own mask before assisting children or other passengers. And now that everyone looks like, well, a duck, we can all breathe normally again. We Belgians are famous for our fashion design. Unfortunately, the yellow life jackets are not designed for the catwalk. You'll find your life jacket under your seat. So should you need to use it, take the life jacket out of the bag, place it over your head and tighten the strap around your waist. Wait until you're out of the plane before pulling the cord and inflating it. If you need more air inside your life jacket, blow into the rubber tube. Now take a moment to locate the emergency exits, which funnily enough are marked with an exit sign. If we have to evacuate, follow the fluorescent strip on the floor. And remember that the nearest exit may be behind you rather than in front of you. If you missed part of this film, what were you doing? Well, anyway, don't worry, there's a safety card in the seat pocket in front of you. Please read it carefully, especially if you're seated next to one of the emergency exits. Okay, we're almost ready to fly now. Please relax, straighten your feathers, make sure that your seat's in the upright position and your table's folded away. Thank you for listening to me. I had a lot of fun. But rest assured, we take your safety very seriously. Enjoy your flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please comply with all union signs and pictograms, listen to and follow the instructions given by the crew. In the unlikely event of an emergency landing, the brace position shall be adopted as shown on the safety briefing card. Thank you.
Can we clear seats for departure? Thank you.
I am showing you the aerial views of Côte d'Azur. In viewing the view, as you can observe, there are scratches caused by the windshields of the window. So maraming mga scratches at masyadong hindi malinaw ang views taken from above. This clip was taken during the middle of our flight.
Niks van Brussel. Soleil, il paraît qu'il fait de la chez nous, il y a quand même une petite différence. Hein? Il y a quand même une petite différence.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Brussels Airport. It's now 5:05 p.m. London time. Please remain seated and keep your seatbelt fastened until we reach our final parking position. The fast seatbelt signs are switched off. Please remain seated if you have reserved the special assistance service. If you are traveling with an infant, please leave the infant's life vest and seatbelt on your seat. Your stroller will be ready for collections in a few moments. Thank you for flying Brussels Airlines, member of the Star Alliance network. We wish you a pleasant onward journey and look forward to come on board again in the near future. Thank you, goodbye. Mesdames et messieurs, bienvenue à l'aéroport de Bruxelles. Il est 17h05 heure locale. Nous vous demandons de rester assis et de patienter quelques instants si vous avez réservé un service d'assistance. Si vous voyagez avec un bébé, nous vous prions de laisser le gilet de sauvetage et la ceinture de sécurité pour bébé sur votre siège. Vous pouvez récupérer vos poussettes dans quelques instants en sortant à la porte de l'avion. Nous vous remercions d'avoir choisi Brussels Airlines, membre du réseau Star Alliance. Nous vous souhaitons encore un agréable voyage, espérons d'accueillir prochainement à bord. Merci et au revoir. Dames en heren, welkom gestart van Brussels Disney 5 over 5 lokale tijd. Blijft u alstublieft nog even zitten indien u een assistentieservice heeft gereserveerd. Indien u met een baby reist, dan vragen wij om het babyzwembad en de bijhorende veiligheidsriem op uw stoel achter te laten. De bekjes zullen dadelijk voor u klaarstaan bij het uitstappen. We danken u voor uw vertrouwen in Brussels Airlines van de Star Alliance. We wensen u nog een aangename reis. Graag op aan boord. Dank u, tot ziens.